Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be about blushes again. Today we're going to talk about Jouer Bouquet d'Amour. This is their blush palette that Jouer released well over a year ago now. And actually this itself is sold out and I don't know if they're going to bring it back. So I debated for a while whether I was going to make a video on it, because the last thing I want to do is make a video and talk about all these products and things that you just can't get anymore. I think it's different if it's a limited edition item that might have a chance of coming back, but this is not a limited edition item in the sense that, you know, we're only going to make these quantities and once you buy it, we'll never ever bring it back. This is more like we've had it for some time now and I feel like they're just going to retire it as part of a seasonal item that's been around for over a year. However, what did change my mind ultimately and decide to do this video anyway is you can still get these products not individually, but in a duo blush compact. Those are called the blush bouquets, and you can still get any of these colors as a duo. Now, what it doesn't come with is it's not like you can get these two in a single duo, you know, these two in a dual palette, and these two. It doesn't work quite that way. You can get this color paired with another blush in a dual palette, this color paired with another blush, etc., etc. But these are still available. And for the quantity of product you get, each one of these pans, this is 3 grams, but if you get it as the dual option, it's going to be almost double that, almost 6 grams of product. And those duos are $30 each. This was, if I remember correctly, $50 at the time that I got it. So what we'll do, I do have a demonstration of me using 2 of the blushes on the palette today, which is Adore Me. And really I put Adore Me kind of as like an all over color. Then I added Marigold because it has some shimmer on top of that to get kind of this combo color. And there have been other videos in the past where I did use these Jouer blushes, different colors from what I have on today. So I'm gonna go find those videos and include a link above and below. So if you're interested, you can go have a look at those videos as well. So we'll swatch them before we get into the demo. Let's start with Treasure Me. Treasure Me was that color that really caught my eye. It's great on deeper skin tone. At this time, it's a bit too deep for me, but look at it, just so beautiful. That orange color, and it has quite a bit of shimmer in it. I would say these top 3 blushes here all have that kind of shimmer finish to them, but it's most apparent in this Treasure Me. So I'm just gonna swatch it again because this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Yeah, so pretty. Okay, next we have Marigold. Marigold. So it's quite a light shade, and I think that's why it works that I topped it on top of that matte blush Adore Me. And then next we have Know Me. The two seem quite similar on camera. They're both fairly light compared to Treasure Me, and they both have that kind of shimmery finish. And then we're gonna move to the matte shades below. This is Adore Me. Much more pigmented than these two. And kind of like a subtle rose pink. I really like that color. And then we have Kiss Me, bright pink. And then finally Seduce Me, which is like a plum color. Ooh, that's bright. Yes, I have used Seduce Me, and I have used all of these satin shades up on the top. So I'll have to dig up those videos and share with you guys. As you can see, the matte blushes on here are very pigmented, and initially I did make the mistake of you know, dabbing it with a brush and then just applying it on, and then realized it was just like there, and I had to work extra hard to get the color to buff out and diffuse. So that's something to be aware of. If you do get some of these blushes, I would go really light hand to get a feel for how much pigment the blush that you use deposits on your cheek, because always easier to add more than to go the other way around to remove product. And the way that I would use these different blushes just all depends on what I'm trying to do. With today's look, I have a pretty colorful eyeshadows on. It's green, blue with a little bit of purple. I'm not sure you can see it, but that purple is right here that I blended into the crease for some definition. So with such a colorful eye look, I'm just gonna go with nude colors, something more subdued for the face and lips. So it was really obvious at that point that I'm just gonna use Adore Me. Still very pigmented as you can see here. And then I added this to actually help lighten up the blush after I buffed out Adore Me. So if I wanted something where the focus is on the cheeks, then I would use the brighter colors, especially during summer. You know, a lighter, more neutral eye look. I'll make the cheeks pop a bit more and maybe match it with like a light pink lipstick and whatnot. This plum color, because there's already some purple, I tend towards this if I do have some pinky, purpley eyeshadows that I want to combine or that I want to match with a blush that has some purple in it. And then for Treasure Me, I haven't quite figured this one out yet, to be honest. Again, it's too deep for my skin tone right now, but once I get some sun, I can use this, well, I will try to use this as a single color, because I don't think I do need to add anything else from this palette on top of it. I don't think I need kind of a matte base at all, although it'd be interesting to see what Seduce Me plus Treasure Me looks like. It's like warming up the color. Ooh, reminds me of like Sorbet. Oh, that's cute. Hold on, let's do another one. Let's do Adore Me, very nude color, and then I'm gonna add some Treasure Me. Ooh, now you've got a bit of like a coral color here. Very nice. That's very nice. All right, I'm gonna definitely try to mix this with some of the other shades here, especially lighter shades. I can see that possibly working out. Well, now I really feel the need to go in and combine a bunch of colors to see what I would get out of it. If you have this palette or you have some Jouer Bouquet dual palettes, let me know, share with me how you've combined your colors to create something just perfect for you. This palette works with deeper skin tones as well as light skin tones. I always enjoy that flexibility in a single product itself. So let's head on to the demo. I will see you guys after. With everything set, I'm ready to go into the blushes. I'm going to use Adore Me. This is a matte blush, as you saw earlier with the swatches. And then once we have a layer of that on each side of the cheek, I'm gonna go back in with Marigold. And this has some sparkle and shimmer to it to just kind of add some more dimensions to the cheeks. And I'm using the Classic Cheek from Sonia G to go into Adore Me. These blushes are pigmented, so I need to make sure I'm getting rid of excess here. And any of these cheek colors you could use by itself. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm just gonna layer in a second color here, but you can use any of them by yourself. You can choose multiple different and mix your own colors as well, which is what makes the palette fun. And then with the soft cheek, I'm gonna buff out this color. Okay, and again with the soft cheek, we're gonna go into Marigold. And I'm just putting it onto the high points to start, and then I'm going in to buff the color out. You can see it has a bit more dimension than this side. Then I'm taking my fan brush and going into Hourglass's bronzer powder here. I'm adding some of that to the hollows, very lightly. I've got so much color on my cheeks that, you know, I just want to make sure it's light-handed. It's just doing the slightest enhancement to my cream contour that I have underneath. If you saw my Hourglass palette comparison video last week, you would know these highlighters are extremely beaming. So you only need a little bit, because before you know it, you've got a lot of highlight on your face. Still looks beautiful, but you know, it's easy to go overboard. All right, so I've got a lot going on with the eyes and cheeks today. So for lips, we're gonna stick with a nude color. I'm gonna go in first with Wayne Goss's lip pencil in Vintage Pink. And we're adding that color to the middle part of the lip as well. And then for lipstick, we're gonna top it with Camila. This is the finished look. Thanks for watching all the way through. I really enjoyed how everything turned out today. With the eye look, it's not typically colors I do for this channel. You guys have seen I do a lot of purples, pinks, mauve tone, a lot of gold accents, and even some coral color, but not typically green, blue, and a little bit of purple. So this was fun for me to do. I did use Viseart's Editorial's 8 Brights palette plus Nocturnal Nirvana, which is Pat McGrath's quad. If you're interested in learning how to do this look, you can leave a comment down below. I'm happy to make a video on that. And as for the blushes, love it. Just love the colors and how I just got a great match with the lipstick too on top of that. It's a great combination, a warm nude color that is just so comfortable on the eyes, and this is a lipstick I can wear all day and not worrying about my lips drying out, so I think I'll continue to wear a lot of this in my videos. And adding Hourglass's metallic strobe highlight is what I think is the thing that was needed to make this whole look pop. Now, I wouldn't necessarily wear all of this to work because, you know, there's a lot going on here. Everything put together looks nice, but if you see me in person, it's like, this is a lot of colors, a lot going on. So not something I would wear to work, but certainly on my own time, whether daytime or in the evening, I would go out like this. And I think we have just the right amount of highlight as well. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.